Yo, Jay in the building. A bit of an impromptu live here. Just cracking in. Hope all is well on your side. Just gonna go through the 5 things to avoid. If you wanna land 6K clients on Facebook, the 5 things to avoid. What I have found has been quite powerful. And if you find any value, just write some comments below. And also, if you like a free 50-minute whiteboard audit on how you could potentially craft your 5K offer, 6K offer, 7K offer, 3K offer, whatever it might be, send me a DM or write below, whatever is easiest, and let's roll. Let me just grab a sip of my English tea, and then we'll roll. Simon is in the building. Sheesh, Simon. I know Facebook only allow you got to be a member of StreamYard, I think, to sometimes get comments, but Simon's in the building. Salam alaikum, Baji. Are we ready to roll? Simon, right, ready to roll? If you are ready, ready to roll. I'm just going to go into some of the points here for this. Okay, first point as to the issue. Technical difficulties here. Tap. You know what I mean? Avoid guesswork. We got to avoid guesswork. And the reason being is that you can think something is a good idea, right? You can think something works well, but you're guessing. And if you're guessing, things might not go your way, right? It's like, I remember last year, I had a masterclass offer. I said, hey, look, 10K in a 90-minute masterclass. I was so proud of myself, for like telling my mummy, hey, mummy, I made a cool offer. 10K in a 90-minute masterclass. The market rejected it. Now, why did the market reject it? Because there's no history of people saying, hey, I'm waking up in the middle of the night, 2 a.m. Hey, I want a masterclass. No history of that. And so when I brought that offer in, people would sort of kind of smile at me and say, hey, Jay, sounds good. But they weren't bringing out their credit card. But they weren't bringing out their debit card. Yeah. I remember like going to meetings, and in London, we got something called Nando's in London, having Nando's meetings, and we'd eat the food. Then after the food, I'd bring out the presentation. Hey, what do you think about this masterclass offer? Jay, let me speak to you in 2 months. Jay, it's Christmas time. Speak to me after Christmas. And then I had to thought, look, this offer, I didn't actually speak to anyone in the market. My mentor gave me the thumbs up. My friends gave me the thumbs up. My mum gave me the thumbs up. But the market didn't. And so by relying on guesswork, you are just wasting time in a sense. You can go straight to your market and also find that out. Also, what I was trying to do, I thought, hey, let me fill up my masterclass by just trying to invite people in Facebook groups, like trying to get people on. And I got 10 people on. That's not, I got 10 people. And then from the 10 people, maybe one person bought something for $497. Someone in Ghana bought something for $497. Maybe again, this might not have been the best strategy. Yes, hashtag live, Simon, all good there, sister. So can you see how guesswork is not going to cut it? But what does cut it is, and we're going to move on to this, if it's not guesswork, then we are going to avoid not having a proven strategy. We have to have a proven strategy. Sometimes people are like, hey, I can't stand selling on calls. I don't want to take calls. I want to sell in the DMs. But you're brand new at this. You started yesterday. And you don't want to sort of kind of form a good connection with someone by maybe hopping on a quick call. You want to just try and post, like we've seen those posts, right? Hey, new course, the Enlightened Entrepreneur course, price $222, 2 spaces. You think that's enough? No, because you're looking at what people are doing in year 5 is working for them in year 5, But how about your year one? How about your month one? Is that a proven strategy? And so I think my life began to change around when I began to look at proven strategies. And what's worked beautifully for me is the Zoom whiteboard. Using the Zoom whiteboard to take a prospect from unaware to aware. So they were unaware they had the problem. And then afterwards, they become aware that they've got the problem during the course of the presentation. So client attraction is when you sort of kind of get people into your network who are in the top 3%. They're ready to buy right now, right? But hitting that group of people is quite rare because it's almost as though you have to find them when they're ready to buy and they're going to be choosing you. Whereas if you take people who are problem unaware, they might be ready to buy quite soon, but they're problem unaware. And then we let them know, okay, the problem isn't actually that the market's saturated. The problem is you're not connecting with enough people. The problem is that I'm not sure your offer isn't quite creating the client transformation. So by having a proven strategy, like a 15-minute triage call, it just means that I'm able to get in front of members of my target market and maybe speak with them. Whereas before, when I was trying to do masterclasses as a person new in the industry, it's going to have more limited, it's more of a long-term play, right? You keep on doing a masterclass for the next 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. But you need something to pay the bills. You need the cash flow coming in. And that comes from direct response marketing. What do I mean by direct response marketing? Someone can give a direct response. Yes or no? Yeah, that's it. They can give that direct response. And when you're starting out, it's got to be direct response. Like even the millionaire coaches, like people like Stephanie Hewson and like Melanie and Leah, when they started off, they weren't just doing like these big masterclasses or closing 30K, 60K deals in the DMs. Certainly not. They were making offers, right? They were posting content every day, making offers, getting attention, making offers, daily value, that sort of thing, which doesn't really go wrong. So make sure it's proven. Has a mentor seen success with that strategy at the same stage that you're at? It may be proven for 7-figure earners. It may be proven for existing 6-figure earners. But if you're starting out, it's not proven. Next, and here comes the point where we all hear it, right? The power of one. I think I've got that book here somewhere. The one thing. I'm not sure, would it come out backwards or come out properly? Oh, it comes out properly. Wow. The one thing. So what do we mean by this? Hey, people speak about the power of one. One product, one form of delivery, one platform to market it, one sales process, one way to onboard, etc., etc., etc. But what I found, let's take it to like products here. If you're only having one product, you may be leaving money on the table. And someone might say, Jay, hey, look, you're not selling that one product. Why are you trying to sell two? Whereas, what if you have a situation of like the mid-ticket offer actually feeding in to what your main offering might be? You may have a main offering, a main course. I was speaking to someone yesterday who had a main offering of 15K, a 15K product. But the problem is if you just have that 15K product, what if you're a buyer that likes to dip their toes in the water? We've all been there, right? Before you actually join that luxurious gym, what do? You take the free trial, right? Hey, 14-day trial. And that's how I joined the luxurious gym. I think it was about $120 a month. Normally, I just joined the budget gym, like just the one around the corner. You know what I mean? Nice, cheap as chips. But here it is. Because they gave me a 14-day trial, I thought, I'm not going to pay for this. give me that 14-day trial, and then I'm just going to sort of kind of on day 13, cancel it. Just cancel that direct debit. But what happened? I enjoyed it so much. I was chilling in the jacuzzi. I was eating like breakfast. Can you believe that they give breakfast in some gyms? There were some good classes. There was a good community. So really what happened is that I was just enjoying life so much that I actually said, I'm actually going to do this. What if they didn't have that product that kind of gave me a way in? So it's almost as though whether the product be $29, $1,000, $500, have something else that people can maybe more readily afford, more readily go for. And then after that, what happens? You know, if they want to go up to your main offering, they can go up to the main offering because enough value has been added on the prior product, if that makes sense. So we can see the power of having one product. Now here it is. January, I told you about that disastrous masterclass offer that just got one 497 sale from Ghana. And, you know, maybe the person in Ghana thought, you know, Jay, it's such a bad offer. Let me save you here. Let me give you 497. 497 in Ghana is quite good. Like, you know, it's quite a sacrifice in Ghana, right? But in January, I'm not sure if you've reached those moments where you thought, I've had enough. I've had enough of this. And so I decided just to kind of get around people that could help me, get around people that could actually teach me Facebook organic marketing. Teach me how to get to my first 10K, how to get my first clients and stuff like that. And so I made my first sale in January 2022, and I reinvested most of that money back into learning Facebook organic marketing, and it's worked so well because before I didn't understand it. You know, when people used to post, hey, what's your favorite book? I thought, why the hell are people caring about books? Why don't you ask, what's your favorite way to put money in my bank account? Something like that. Or why don't you write, buy my course, buy my, like, this was my genuine process. I thought, like, how are people going viral by saying, promote yourself? Like, why do you want people to promote themselves? Surely you want to promote them, etc., etc. But I didn't know that the whole area of hyper targeting existed, and you have to be able to connect with people on a human level. All of my sales have come from connecting with people. Like, I've never just posted and people just said, okay, let me just, you know, pay you. But it's come from connection. And when you're able to connect with people, that's the power. So going it alone means that you're leveraging someone else's ideas. You're leveraging their mistakes. You're leveraging, sorry, why am I yawning? So when I was a high school teacher, like when I caught my students yawning, I tell them to punch out for maybe like half a minute. So I'm going to punch out, not for half a minute, but for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, I needed that. So going it alone. Now, you could go it alone, but there's something called the dumb tax. And the dumb tax is that thing where you are stopping yourself from getting somewhere because you'd rather play dumb or you'd rather keep that blind spot rather than getting the answer right. And the problem with the dumb tax is that you're really able to maybe dig yourself out of that hole a lot easier just by getting the right information. I think the things that I've learned this year in the female scene, particularly, has given me the biggest baptism in the area of organic marketing. Of course, there's still so much to learn. There's still so much to scale. But if I would have gone it alone, I wouldn't have had the success. I think it's by being around people, getting in networks, learning and knowing that there's always another stage to get to. So the opportunity cost of going alone probably isn't worth it. because we are in, as the title says, right, we are in a high ticket industry, which means that, hey, one sale could potentially be 20K for someone. I was speaking with someone yesterday. They were speaking about they've invested like 10K, 20K. Like, people invest a lot of income in the high ticket space, right? And so if you are able to get it right, get your pipeline going, get your leads going, then there's a good opportunity for return on investment being it. So going along is the issue. And then finally, being shy to make offers. Being shy to make offers. Now, the key is if you know you can help someone, you can make an offer. But that's the key distinction, right? Can you actually help the person? If you can help the person, then, why not make the offer? Why not give them the opportunity to maybe sample you more? Why not give them the opportunity to work with you more closely? Why not give them the opportunity to, come into your life? But you have to be confident in terms of what you're doing, making offers. One of my specialities is crafting 6K offers, 5K offers. Why? Because I've done it so many times in different niches. I've done it so many times that, hey, as long as we get the transformation right, then it's all good. But you can have the best offer in the world, but if you don't offer the cash or the P's are always going to be zero. Zero, niente, zilch, nada. That's it. Yo, coaches ain't getting nada. That's the scenario, right? So yeah, that is the punchline. Make offers. Make offers to help. Make offers to serve. Make offers to have phone calls. Make offers to sell in the DMs. Make offers to sell on the masterclasses. Offers. Have to be careful, don't break my hand. Yeah. Anthony Joshua. So, just going to go through the key points again. 1, no guesswork. Find a proven plan. I was listening to Think and Grow Rich in the morning, and it was talking about organized planning. There's a chapter on organized planning. And so if you got organized plan, that really reduces guesswork, right? Because you know what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. Next, not having a proven strategy, which really is synonymous with our last category, which is like guesswork, right? But have a proven strategy because they work. Avoid having one product. I mean, if you've got a massive audience, you can do what you want, right? People might have a product for $50, and because they've got a massive audience, they sell a gazillion of them. More than possible. But I guess if you've got a smaller audience, you haven't got that luxury, right? So that could be the issue. Going it alone. And that is the temptation to go it alone. But if someone spent 2 years in the field, if someone's making 100K and you're on 10K, they're not seeing the 10K as a problem. They can quite easily help get you there. And the next one, being shy to make offers. You gotta make offers every single day. Make offers, make it happen. And that's it. That is the scenario. Hope you enjoyed looking at these different points. I definitely enjoyed connecting. And if you want to have a free 50-minute whiteboard session where I talk you through crafting your 6K offer, we know September is a time where new coaches are coming into the market, particularly now. They've had their summer, now they're ready to roll, they're ready to make it happen. Here's opportunity. So thank you very much for listening to this live. And yeah, if you want to get a free 50-minute whiteboard audit, DM me to get yours. Peace. I've been Jay. You day.